Take 5. Mark. Janine. Speed. Action.
I'm just gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna do the quirky intro later. Okay, here we go. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Hey everyone, today let's talk about firsts. New relationships can be scary, but first times in new relationships are super scary. Especially when you're like me. You have a lot of anxiety, you overthink absolutely everything, you replay the worst possible outcomes to scenarios over and over and over in your mind because that's, healthy, and you even Google how to stop being so fucking neurotic and just kiss her. Things I've actually done. And I don't think I'm alone. Human beings are nervous, fragile creatures. And we're also perfectionists. I'm just kidding. See, I was doing it again and again because I want to be perfect. It's a joke. We pine for flawless moments and fantasize our first times being dreamy, magical, and rom-com worthy. That's not reality though. In this video, I'm gonna catch Grace off guard so her responses can be as unscripted and honest as possible, and we're gonna recap some of our first times. You will see that many of our stories are far from smooth or suave. They're actually quite cringy. But I think it's that same bumpy awkwardness that makes them as charming and memorable and special as they are. Surprise! Before you last morning. Quick, you have 20 seconds or less to tell the people the story of our first kiss.
We went to the paint pub and we were both really nervous. We were painting and this girl kept grabbing Ashley's canvas and we both leaned in, touched our foreheads together. We dodged it a couple times and then we went in again and then kissed and then we kept kissing for the rest of the night.
What was the scariest thing about that?
Because she wouldn't kiss me before, so I didn't know if it was okay to kiss her then.
Baby.
Yeah?
Tell me about the first time you tried to kiss me.
It was after our first date. I was walking you back to the car, and I was feeling very flirtatious feels from you, and then you, I kind of tried, and then you're like, I'm not ready, and I said, that's okay, but I asked you if I could still give you a kiss on the cheek, and then you said yes, and I thought I ruined everything.
But you didn't. What was the scariest part about that?
I thought that you were, not interested, and, didn't want to, see me again.
If you could go back, would you change anything? Even though I didn't kiss you, you wouldn't change it?
No, because I really respected you for it and wanting to wait and make sure that things were right, because I know that you had just gotten, kind of out of a relationship within the last few months, so.
Aww, you're cute. Can we kiss now?
Yeah.
Tell me about the time we first said I love you.
Go! Yeah, we were listening to music, and you played Can't Help Falling in Love with You, and then we were listening, staring at each other, and then you said, I was on top of you, and I said, and then you said, I love you too, and I said, I love you too, even though I had said I love you 40 times, whispering it, but you didn't hear me.
Yeah, but does it count if you whisper and the other person doesn't hear it?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. What was the scariest thing about the first time we said I love you?
Because I'd never said I love you that fast before, and that was terrifying.
And then if you could change anything about that moment, if you could go back in time, would you change anything about it?
I would have said I love you first.
You would have beat me to it?
Yeah!
Wait, what did you say?
But not really, though, because I really like our story.
So you actually wouldn't change anything about it? Cute. Baby, quick!
Oh, God.
You have 10 seconds to describe the first time we held hands.
It was on our first date, and we were doing sign language, and you're teaching me stuff, and then you grabbed my hand, and you just, held it.
Yeah, that's cute. I was wondering which one you were going to go with, walking to the car holding hands?
No, that was the first time you touched my hand, and then, immediately, an entire, wave of, electricity went through my body, And then, yeah, you were teaching, you taught me the entire alphabet, and then you taught me a couple other things. And then we set our hands down, and then you just left it there.
Yeah. Were you nervous?
Extremely.
What made you nervous about that?
Because I had the butterflies and stuff.
Oh, you're cute. Did you like the first time we held hands? Mm-hmm. If you could go back and change the first time we held hands?
I'm not changing a damn thing.
Great.
Yeah?
Tell me about the first time I tried to film you in the shower.
Oh, honey, no!
I'm funny. In the end, I think we all just need a little more courage. No first is going to be as magical or romantical as a scene from Notting Hill. Fucking cute movie. But the dorky, unsure nervousness and the vulnerability of navigating that scary first moment together is what makes the moment so special anyway. So go for it. Kiss her. Hug him. Tell them how special they are. Write them a note that says you're rad and slide it across the table. Buy them a bow tie. Give their video a like. You know, whatever. As long as it's consensual and appropriate, just do it! If they're the right person, you'll see that no matter how it turns out,
I'm not changing a damn thing.
neither you nor your partner would change anything about your first time. Share your cute or cringy story in the comments below. And also check out these other videos. This was actually a huge collab with a ton of other amazing LGBT+ YouTubers. Okay, bye. I'm in a weird mood.
Follow me on Twitter.
I've been asked on behalf of Ashley to have you subscribe and like. Pretty please for me. Like for me, please like for me. Pretty please for me, I'll give you fake money.